Welcome to the deep dive. So today we're digging into something pretty interesting. It's this shift you see when people get, really wealthy. They stop focusing so much on just money, and time becomes the big thing.
Exactly.
We've looked at this article, why billionaires obsess over time, not money. And yeah, the idea is to kind of understand that view and maybe pull out some useful bits for everyone listening.
And it's fascinating right from the start, this fundamental flip in priorities. Most people start out chasing financial security, obviously.
Right.
But what this source suggests is that, once you hit those really high levels of wealth, time suddenly becomes the thing you can't replace. It's the most valuable asset.
Totally. That's the core idea, isn't it? I mean, for billionaires, time isn't just money. It's way, way more valuable because, you can't make more of it. Mm-hmm. There's that Elon Musk quote, something like, you can always make more money. You can't make more time. Simple, but it really hits home.
It really does. And you see how it shapes their big decisions. The article talks about Jeff Bezos and his regret minimization thing. Yeah.
It's not just about, how much money can I make right now? It's more like, what will I regret not doing later on? That automatically puts a huge value on their future time, doesn't it?
Right. It's that long-term view. Okay, so let's unpack this idea of them weaponizing time. Sounds a bit intense.
Yeah, maybe a strong word, but it's about being incredibly strategic, intentional with it. Not aggressive, but deliberate.
And it's such a contrast to how most of us feel, right? Just constantly busy, rushing around.
Exactly. We often think a packed schedule means we're productive. Yeah. But these guys, apparently, they actively create empty space. Mm-hmm. Think about Warren Buffett's schedule, famously almost empty.
Right, that's not by accident.
No, it's designed for thinking, for clarity. They get that attention is like the fuel for getting results. So they guard it like crazy. Very selective about meetings, emails, all the noise.
So, okay, for someone listening, what does this actually mean day to day, even if you're not a billionaire? Well, it translates, I think. It's about maybe shifting from just selling your hours to building systems, perhaps, or moving from just hustling blindly to designing your time more intentionally.
Yeah, and maybe getting better at saying no quickly to things that just aren't aligned with what you really want to do. Delegating better, too.
Definitely. And maybe choosing peace over just constant noise and activity. It boils down to asking, is this thing actually urgent or is it just loud? Big difference.
That's a good question. Distractions versus purpose. So how do they actually protect this time? Any practical strategies mentioned?
Yeah, the article touches on a few things. Mm-hmm. Guarding your mornings seems key. Using that time for deep work before the day gets crazy.
Makes sense.
And limiting the sheer number of decisions you have to make each day to save, sort of, mental energy, protecting your attention, basically seeing it as this incredibly valuable resource.
And there's a trade-off too, right? Using money to buy back time.
Absolutely. That's a huge part of it. Hiring assistants, using automation, leveraging technology or other people's skills. It's a direct exchange. Money for time.
And, maybe most of us can't hire a huge staff, but the principle still applies, doesn't it?
Yeah.
What small things can we automate or delegate to free up even a little bit of time?
Exactly the point. It's about that mindset. Because ultimately, the article suggests, the real sign of success, the true flex, as they might say, isn't just working insane hours. It's having actual control over your time, your energy, where your focus goes. That's a powerful way to redefine success, I think, no matter where you are financially.
So summing it up, the really big takeaway here is that fundamental shift. Once you reach a certain level, the game changes from chasing money to fiercely protecting your time.
Yeah, precisely. And maybe just a final thought for people to chew on. Think about one area in your life right now. Where could consciously putting your time first, instead of just reacting to whatever pops up, make the biggest difference long term? What's one small tweak you could make starting today to begin valuing your time a little bit more like they do? Something to consider.